I'm Marco Pelusi at Marco Pelusi Hair Studio on Robertson in West Hollywood, and I just actually completed my Hollywood Reds demonstration and collection at the International Beauty Show in New York. And I really just wanted to talk a little bit about the emotion of hair color today, especially because I just got done talking about and presenting redheads, and I think it's important for us as colorists to really recognize what colors mean to us emotionally. When you think of the word red, what pops into your head? Usually fire or fiery or passion or love. Red is the color for love. Also fierceness, somebody's fierce if they've got a lot of red. And also it can connote anger sometimes as well. And these are the kind of things that we need to keep in mind when we're dealing with our clients. Also, what type of red are we talking about? Are we talking about more of a blue red or more of a yellow red? When we think of blue with the emotion of color, usually blue cools off a formula. So if you want to cool off a red formula, then you add blue. And when we think of blue, we think of calmness and the sea and the ocean, and we think of the sky, just calmness. It also can go into more sadness and depression, I'm feeling blue kind of thing. And then if you add more yellow to the red, it's like whenever somebody comes in and sits in your chair and their red is dull or their brunette color is dull, how do you want to brighten that color? You add yellow. So yellow, we think of the sun, we think of bright, cheery emotions, uplifting, and that's more of a copper red. And then there's just some other fun little notes about reds in general. If you are a redhead, you may get noticed first at a restaurant. You may get waited on first. You might get more attention. Also, red cars get more traffic tickets. So that's something to keep in mind as well. If you're driving along, you have a tendency to drive faster, more fiery, more passionate behind the wheel. And then my favorite is talking about the one color we never want to see in a hair is yellow-green. It's usually like one of the colors that makes us kind of not feel very sick, actually, or it makes us feel ill sometimes. Although it can be pretty in interiors, we never want to see it in the hair. So that's just a nutshell, a little bit about some of the tidbits from my latest presentation with Hollywood Reds, and a little bit about the emotion of color.